Welcome to Brant B Guitar. This is some Weezer, Island in the Sun. Let's get right into the song. Let's learn it. Pretty easy song, not too complicated. Island in the Sun, 4-chord song mostly. First chord is going to be E minor. So these are just triads. Middle finger on the 4th of the G, ring on the 5th of the B, index on the 3rd of the high E. The next chord is going to be A minor. You're just going to bar with the ring finger on the 5th of the G, B, and high E. Then we're just going to go to a D major shape. Basic D major shape, except that you're not going to be playing the low D string. It's just 3 strings. Index on the 2nd of the G, ring on the 3rd of the B, middle on the 2nd of the high E. Now G major, it's not this shape yet. Index finger is going to bar the 3rd fret of the high E and B, middle finger on the 4th of the G. Now remember with this bar, you want to hook that, arch that index finger. So again, we have E minor, A minor, D major, G major. So there's going to be a mute when you transfer chords. So let's just go over what's going on with the picking pattern. I'm not using a pick. You can use a pick. You don't have to use a pick. If you don't use a pick, this is kind of the technique. I'm just pretending I'm holding a pick, and the thumb is a little bit behind the index finger. And when I down pick, I'm really just, I'm strumming with the tip of the nail. And on the way up, it's just kind of the fleshy part of the finger. Not an exact science. Okay, so on the E minor, down, down, up. The up is kind of muted. Hear that? So what I do on the mute is I kind of just let go of the strings, and I'm kind of you're transferring to that A minor chord. It's kind of just it's almost like a ghost hit. Yeah. You hit that once, and on the second down, it's kind of muted because you're going into the D major. Down, down, up, mute to A minor, down, mute again to D. Up, up, down, up is muted. So let's go through that again. That's what we have so far. So that D major is up, up, down, up. The last up is muted. Okay, so here's what we have again. Down, down, up, mute. Down, the second down, mute to D major. Up, up, down, up. The up is muted. G major, down, down, up. The last up is muted. Here's what it all sounds like together. And then it just keeps repeating, it keeps cycling. And it's nice because when you go from the G, you're basically right into the E minor. You're right in that chord shape. So that's kind of the intro of the song. And when the intro goes away, that nice bright triad tone, some chords are going to come into play. So it's the same chords, and it's the same picking pattern, but now you don't have to mute the last strum pattern. Okay, so we have E minor. Let's go over the chords first. E minor, all 6 strings with the right hand. Middle finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the A. Ring finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the D. All 6 strings. Now if you take that same shape and drop it to the floor, and then your index finger goes on the 1st fret of the B, that's going to be A minor. Okay, so for E minor, down, down, up, A minor, down, down. Now if you notice the up on E minor, when I'm going up, I'm really just only hitting kind of 3 strings. D major, and you did that shape for the triad. Now you're sounding the low D. G major, middle finger on the third of the low E, index on the second of the A, D is open, G is open, ring finger on the third of the B, pinky on the third of the high E. So on the D chord, you're going up, up, down, up. So when I'm going up, I'm really just hitting 2 or 3 strings. It's not an exact science. Up, up, down, up, and then to G. Down, down, up. Let's go to the beginning. E minor. Down, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Another thing you can do is take your left hand and mute the strings, and you can work on that pattern. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Whoop, screwed that up. Another thing you can do is mute the strings with the left hand, and you can work on the strum pattern. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And that'll really help you with your timing in your right hand. Let's go over to a riff that happens while the chords are going on a little bit later in the song. This is what that sounds like. So what's going on, it's only going to be on the G and the B. Ring fingers on the 9th of the G, middle fingers on the 8th of the B. And this pattern, 9, 8, meaning 9th fret, 8th fret, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8. So after that, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8. Index finger is going to bar the 7th fret of the G and the B, and what you're going to do is hit these 2 strings. Now you only hit that once, meaning those 2 notes. After that, the middle finger, you can keep the bar, and then the middle finger hits the 8th of the B for 7 to 8th, meaning 7th fret to the 8th fret, going 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8. So if you think of the whole pattern going 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 7, 7, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8. And that's just not someone's phone number. Those are frets. Okay.
8675309.
Exactly. So if you think of that, that's one repetition of the pattern. The riff is repeated 4 times throughout. So at full speed, it's going to sound like this. That's 1 time. Twice. Thrice. That's a word. Okay, so the next part, there's a bridge part. Really sounds distorted and amplified, and these are just power chords. So let's go over the power chords. It starts on a D5 shape. It's going to G5, back to D5, G5, C5 to A5, and then to D5. So D5, you can play these, you can bar it with the ring or play it the way I'm playing it. There's no right or wrong here. I'll show you both ways. So I just like playing them without the bar. That's just my personal taste. Index finger on the 5th of the A, ring finger on the 7th of the D, pinky on the 7th of the G. There's your D5. If you don't like that, you can bar that with the ring. Same thing. G5 is that same shape on the 3rd fret of the low E. So low E, 3rd fret, ring finger on the 5th of the A, pinky on the 5th of the D. You can also bar it. So the first 4 measures or 4 chords sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's going to C5. Index on the 3rd of the A, ring on the 5th of the D, pinky on the 5th of the G. And then after that, it's going to A5, same shape, but now index on the 5th of the low E, ring on the 7th of the A, pinky on the 7th of the D. Then it's going back to D5 twice. So real quick, D5, G5, D5, G5, C5, A5, D5, D5. All together, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, it's a workout. It's a workout. 4 parts. Here's the solo. And that repeats again. Pretty basic solo. I think it's pretty manageable for you guys. So index finger is going to go on the 7th of the G. Then ring finger on the 9th of the G, and then back to the 7th of the G. So it's. So after that, da da da, index finger on the G, 5th, you hit, pulling back. Sliding, actually. You do that twice. The idea with that is pushing in with the index finger and moving back. You have to keep the pressure in. You can't let go. You let go once you get to the 4th fret. So we have this so far. Think of that as a phrase. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, and here's the response. Someone's responding to that. That's what music and soloing is all about, call and response. And open D. Now, ring finger on the 2nd of the G slides into the 4th fret. So what you have to remember is to keep the tension in, pushing in the guitar as you slide. Okay, then back to the index on the 2nd of the G. Now, you theoretically could use your pinky here, but I just like using my ring finger going to the 5th of the D, middle finger to the 4th of the D, and then twice with the ring finger on the 5th. So that is all together. For some reason, I'm thinking of the Nirvana solo. Kind of has the same style to that, just moving up a string. So take it slow, listen to the recording, and then eventually try putting all the parts together. Use your ears, take your time, be patient. There you go, words of wisdom today. This is Brant B. Guitar signing off. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below. And also, subscribe to the channel. Thank you.